good, people? What's going on, y'all, man? We back with another edition of Sneaker Study Wednesday, live in effect, man. We here, man. And, well, actually, it's not Sneaker Study Wednesday. It's actually Sneaker Study Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I got some things to do tomorrow, man. So had to go ahead and you know, give y'all a sneaker study for the week. And of course, you know, we bringing a special guest. We're waiting on our special guest. He about to pull up in just a second, man. Actually, my guy's here right now, man. So, flight crew, man, I want y'all to show some love, man, to the one and only, my guy, man. Kais, bro, what's up, man?
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you good, bro. I can hear you good, man. How you been, bro?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. Just relaxing, enjoying the day, you know. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I've honestly been wanting to do some type of like interview or podcast or something like that. So I'm happy you hit me up.
Man, I'm excited about it, bro. I'm glad. But first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you so much for jumping on here, bro. I know you're a real humble dude, bro. So I knew it wasn't gonna be an issue, man. But I really appreciate the opportunity, bro. We're gonna have a good sneaker study Wednesday. We got more people jumping in, coming in on the live, man. But man, how you been, man? Like, you know, how's life been for you and everything, bro?
It's been good. I mean, you know, for me personally, I'm just trying to stay. I've been like out and about, but I still try to stay home as much as possible with the whole pandemic and whatnot. But it's, you know, seems like things are getting a little bit better. So I'm excited for the rest of 2021 and being able to travel more and get some more content outside the actual house, because it's starting to take a toll on me, you know?
So, like, I know you're in LA, correct?
Yeah.
So how is it like with everything that is happening with the actual, you know, with COVID? Like, how you feel like that affected you with, like, you know, doing YouTube? Do you feel like you really had to jump into your content creator bag, or kind of walk us through that a little bit, bro?
Honestly, it's hold on, I'm trying to find the live here so I could tweet it out to get some of my people in here. Okay. Where's the link at?
You want me dropping in the it should be in the email, but
I found it. It's on your page.
Okay.
All right, let me go tweet this real quick. So
okay, that's cool.
Give me a second.
That's cool, man. Hey, flight crew, y'all make sure y'all do the same, man. Y'all let them know we got Kais in the building, man. As well as I will be picking some of y'all questions to ask him, which I know how we do over here. Nothing but good vibes and positivity. So just make sure we keep it clean, man. See here.
Give me a second. My bad. I'm trying
to
tweet this out.
Your nephew do the season. Oh, look, Mike, he did pretty good, man. I don't think he even played this year, bro. But he's gonna be back this next year coming up. That's all good. You got a comfortable chair over there, Kais, man.
I need to you gotta get one of these, bro. This is like I use this for like editing, gaming. It's just like I can sleep on this thing.
That's just a gaming chair.
Yeah.
Bet.
I need to get a new one. Honestly, I had this one for a couple years. It's pretty worn out. But all right, there we go. I just tweeted the link. Hopefully, get some people in here. I want to pull up the chat, see what the chat is saying. All right, let's get it. So, as far as the whole situation, honestly, creatively, it was kind of difficult at first, just because it was like, oh my God, like, am I gonna be able to make content at home? But then, like, quickly, I realized that I really didn't need to be out of my house to like show shoes, you know, and make like certain content around sneakers. Like, obviously that's my bread and butter, was like the vlog style content. Yeah. But like everyone was at home, so everyone was watching YouTube. So it was a good year for me last year as far as like views and whatnot. So I just had to think of new ideas for like, you know, top 10 lists, unboxings, this type of like top Jordan 1s in my collection. So I would find ways to, you know, make new content, but it wasn't too big of a struggle. It was just something that I mean, we were all scared about what was going to happen with our, you know, careers and stuff like that. So we were all like questioning it, but you know, I realized that I'm in a great position to where I can make content from my home. So I was grateful for that. So, and I appreciate everyone who, you know, tuned in and watched my videos during the whole time. So,
man, I know for us, man, like it was, like you said, it was very scary, man, because it was like, well, you can't really go out. And I know you do a lot of vlogs, man. And like I said, man, if y'all have not already, please make sure y'all subscribe to Kais, man. One of the best guys on YouTube, man. Love what he do with his videos, man. But you really couldn't go out and vlog at that time frame. So I felt like when everything was happening with COVID, it really caused a lot of people to really get into their creative bag and make something happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep bringing the content, because it was like a gift and a curse. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of people was home at that time. So if you're a content creator and you're putting stuff on the internet, I felt like for me, my brand grew more during that time frame. Did you really see a growth during that time frame as well?
I didn't see like a growth in subscribers, but I did definitely see a bunch of old viewers come back. You know what I mean? There was people who stopped watching my videos for whatever reason. Maybe they got older, maybe they weren't into the sneaker stuff anymore. But I saw a lot of people who said, like, leaving comments like, yo, I'm so happy I started watching again because of, you know, the pandemic. I've been home, I've been able to catch up on the videos. And that's what I saw, which I love seeing that, because look, I don't expect every subscriber to watch every video, right? So it was cool to just, you know, be able to show some of the people who were, you know, a fan of my work a few years ago what I bring to the table now. So I didn't see a huge spike in like subscribers, but I saw a huge spike in views, which was dope to see. And you know, it was my job to just keep them there. You know, as YouTubers, you want to grow, but then you also want to just keep the audience you have already satisfied. Exactly. So I got more eyes or some old viewers back on the videos, that was definitely a blessing. So
bet, man. Real quick, we got my boy Alias, man. Thank you so much for the 199 dono. Thank you so much for bringing your tithe and offer to the altar. He said Nike starting anti-bot software. Thoughts? What's your thoughts on that, fam?
I don't know, man. To me, it feels like Nike never really has done anything to prevent bots. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they're making their money. But look, if they actually do something, this would be a good first step after the whole, you know, situation that just happened with the thing. And maybe this was their way of getting or making it seem like they're actually doing something for us. You know what I mean? It's rare that Nike ever makes an announcement or something comes out that they're doing something to help us get shoes easier, right? So maybe this was just like, hey, let's take attention off of that situation and let's throw this out there so they could start talking about this. So maybe it's a deflect, or maybe they're actually doing something. But last I checked, I mean, Sneakers app is more of like a draw situation than being quicker. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it works.
A lot of people are not really comfortable talking on that conversation. I know I actually made a video about it last week and I got a lot of backlash on it. A lot of people felt like I was being biased because I was a reseller. Now, I don't know how comfortable you are speaking on that situation with the Nike VP. But like, what's some of your thoughts when it comes to that? Because some of the things that I said was I was like, I wasn't surprised about it. Now, how he went about getting the shoes, yes, but I wasn't really that wasn't surprising to me, because I've seen people be able to get shoes in that quantity of those type of shoes as well.
Yeah, you know, me and you, we see all the behind the scenes. We know that this stuff happens. Like, I mean, it wasn't shocking, but it was shocking that it came out. You know what I mean? It wasn't shocking like, oh my God, that's happening. It was more shocking like, okay, people can actually know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I've yet to make a video on it. Shout out to Sniper Jones. You just did a dono right there. Yo, I see you. But yeah, it's something we already knew happened. Like, there's so many, obviously she's like one of the top dogs, but there's so much stuff behind the scenes that people don't realize. And I haven't made a video on it. I'm planning to, but I kind of wanted to let everything come out. Like, I feel like we're at the point now where all the information is out that we're going to get, right? So I feel like now I can make a video on it. But yeah, I mean, it's...
See, I just thought about something, because even with them doing the anti-bot thing now, it's like, is that just a cover-up of two? Because you said something that was very key. Like, you were surprised that it got out. And I'm like, you know, a company like Nike, if they don't want something to get out, they have the means to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, and if the article never came out, then this probably would have been just swept under the rug, if you really think about it. Like, Nike wasn't going to make an announcement about it. The lady resigning, probably people would have heard about it, local chatter and whatnot, but it wouldn't have been something that every sneakerhead's talking about, right? So yeah, if that article never came out, they probably would have been like, hey, check your son. You know, you could still work here. But it was probably one of those things where like, we're going to ask you to kindly, you know, resign so that we don't have to fire you. But a lot of this type of stuff gets swept under the rug and we never hear about it. But that article really put it out there, and it was left with no choice but to make it something that that's a public article and whatnot. So.
And we gotta think about this too. Real quick, shout out to a Snipe for the 499. I don't know. Thank you so much for bringing tithe and offering to the altar. He said my dog's just tapping in. As well as let me get this one too. Shout out to was a Cutthroat 333 for the 499 dono. Thank you for bringing tithe and offering to the altar. He said I appreciate the content, man. I appreciate your donation so much. Now, here's another thing too that we think about, because if they would have covered it up and somebody else would have found out about it, that might have damaged their reputation in the sneaker community. So it probably was better to, okay, let this get out and kind of make her the scapegoat for it. Because think about this. Let's say 3 or 4 years down the line, we come back and find out about the incident and say, well, Nike paid Bloomberg or whatever such amount of dollars for it not to get out. That would have made them look bad as a company.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this type of stuff happens all the time, and it's pretty funny though, because I'm watching the show Ballers, and there's a lot of like, they talk about this type of stuff with sports, like, oh, they pay people for certain stories not to get out, and like pay TMZ for certain stuff to get out. This happens in LA of all places too. Like, you know, paparazzi might catch somebody doing something shady, and then you just, yeah, hey, paparazzi, how much would TMZ pay you for that? I'll pay you right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, Nike. But look, at the end of the day, bro, we could sit here and accuse Nike of, you know, their reputation getting messed up, but that will never stop us from trying to buy the shoes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come out, and I'm not here trying to bash Nike. Nike does a lot of good. Like they, you know, they're, you know, from just like racial stuff to like, you know, always supporting different countries and cultures and religions and stuff like that. Nike's always been about that. So I'll always be rocking with Nike, but you know what I'm saying, they're so big that we're going to keep buying their stuff no matter what. So like something shady happens, I'm still going to go for a pair of Jordan 1s next week. Like, you know what I mean?
It's still going to be on there, man. Shout out to West Coast Sneakers for the 499 dono. Thanks so much for bringing tithe offering to the altar. He said, I know the kid myself. He's in my Discord group. We also live in the same city as me. Can't confirm it's true. Love y'all work, though. Bet, man. So tell me a little bit. Shout out to Tim, man, my moderator in there. Thank you so much for joining.
What up, Pastor Flight? Qiasomar in the building.
What's good?
Welcome to Sneaker Study Wednesday.
On Tuesday.
Appreciate it.
So, Kais, you just introduced a new product, man. You want to talk to us a little bit about it? Pretty much. So, for some of us that, you know, may be on the venture of wanting to not really start our own sneaker cleaning for sale, but just do a different business, bringing something to the sneaker community. Can you walk us through like the, you know, I don't know if you want to give too many details, but walk us through like what built up to the ideal of it and kind of what happening with the planning of getting it out and, you know, what you see for the future, and tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. So basically got it on deck, you know what I'm saying? This is pure sneaker cleaner. We just launched it. Oh, we just launched it in what was it, February, I believe, or January. We launched it in January. I'm excited to finally get this out here after we've been working on it for almost about a year now. But yeah, I'm teaming up with Tony D2 Wild and Bullet RC to drop our own sneaker cleaner. And I was with Crep Protect, as many people might know. I was with Crep Protect, and Tony and Bull were with Rejuvenator. And you know, we were basically, I guess you could say we were like the face of the brands and whatnot. But it just got to the point where our contracts were coming to an end, and we're like, we've been doing this for so long that we realized that, you know, we bring a lot to the table. And instead of, you know, promoting other people's businesses and products and stuff like that, like, why don't we just make our own? You know what I mean? Look, I'm going to be real as possible. Like, at the end of the day, all this sneaker cleaner stuff is pretty much the same. It's just about who you want to rock with. It's going to get your shoes clean, but who do you want to support? You know what I mean? And we feel like, and I know because people have told me that people buy certain brands because we promote it. Like, people rock with Protect because I was putting on for Crep Protect. People rocked with Reshoevn8r because Tony was rocking with Reshoevn8r. They knew it was gonna. They know that it's gonna clean the shoe. You know what I mean? But it's like they wanted to rock with the brand that I was rocking with. So when it got to the opportunity where we were all pretty much free agents, we said, look, we could either try to sign with another sneaker cleaner company, or we could boss up and be our own sneaker cleaner company. So that's what we did, and it's just like from myself, Tony and Bull, they already have their sample brand. Seth Fowler starting his own sock company, Apothecary. Richie Lee, he started his own clothing line. We have all started our own businesses, and in the world of sneakers, there's only so much stuff that you could do. But I'm just happy to see us finally, doing our own stuff rather than promoting other people's stuff. So it's cool, man, because everyone's just starting their own small businesses. But I hope that we all can take it to the next level. And I know there is a lot of sneaker cleaners out there and whatnot, but we have a few things in the works that we're planning to bring out there that's a little bit different and whatnot. And I'm excited to be working with two of my closest friends from this whole sneaker thing that I've met. And it's dope to own a business with them because I've always loved their brand Sample. So it's cool to be working with them and bringing a product for our followers. So
what the box that you just held up, is that in the design of an actual sneaker box?
Yeah. So
I'll put you solo so they can see it.
Yeah, so basically, this is the pure sneaker cleaner box. We're not selling the actual solution individually yet, but I forgot who came up with the theme that we should make it a sneaker box. I want to say it was either myself or actually I think our homie Jacob Starr had recommended that we do a shoe box, and then I was like, oh, we got to do like the off-white theme where you could see the inside. So yeah, it's all messy because I just used mine to clean some shoes the other day for a promo video. But we got the saying, kind of cliche for sneakerheads by sneakerheads, but that's what it is. You know what I mean? We're not a huge corporation. We didn't get investors. We literally used our own money to build this product and put out a sneaker cleaner for the people who rock with us. So yeah, that's the shoebox vibe. We got even the box tag right there, and we have like a special edition. I know my camera's not the best. I'm just using my Mac camera, but we got like the box tab right there and whatnot. And it's available now if anybody wants to pick it up and support it. Get your shoes clean. It does work. Trust me, it does work.
Where's it? Where is there a link or where is it?
Yeah, puresneakercleaner.com. If you go to my like Instagram and whatnot, I have it in the bio of all my social medias and whatnot. But yeah, just type in puresneakercleaner.com and you could test it out. There's a few people who already did reviews and whatnot. Are you with the sneaker cleaner and what? I gotta send you some, right?
All right, so yeah.
You a free agent?
All right, so
he's not. I am, guys. You can send it to me.
All right.
We'll talk about that offline. We'll talk about that backstage, guys.
All right, for
sure. But most definitely, bro, you can send me whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, hey, you don't even have to put on for it, bro. I just want you to see the product and test it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. And I like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I like the saying that y'all got. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much by the sneakerheads for the sneakerheads, man. So it's like we know what we want. A lot of times, people come into this community or into this culture and just go based off of what they see as a profit. You know what I'm saying? Versus where when we do things individually, we know the ups and the downs of being in the sneaker community and what's really missing and what's needed. So I like that a lot, man. Shout out to Tim Johnson for the $5 dono. Thanks for being tied the offer to the altar. Said FlightAcademy kicks. Shout out to Qiasomar coming through in the live flight crew. Hit that like button. Y'all make sure I hit that like button, man. So but yeah, that's definitely dope, man. So what's a grail sneaker for Kais, man? What's a grail sneaker for you?
Oh, that's a good question. Go ahead. Yeah, we ready for this one, Kais.
Man, right now, look, I'm blessed that I've been able to, own and touch some of the craziest sneakers. Like I have stuff in my collection that I never thought I would have, you know what I mean? So, but there's always something out there, you know what I'm saying? You guys know how it is with being a sneakerhead. You're never satisfied. You'll never be able to, retire your jersey after you've collected that grail you've been looking for. But right now I'm looking for those. I'm not looking for them. I know I've been offered them, but I passed up on them because the price. The purple Travis Scott Friends and Family.
Yeah.
Not even the price, all right? I'm just worried that even if I drop that much money on it, A couple weeks later, Jordan Brand's gonna drop a purple 4.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? We know about that whole situation. I got my organs. I posted about it yesterday. Everyone's trolling me, tagging me in literally every single post from every sneaker blog. But yeah, that purple Travis 4, and I've been wanting, just for like display purposes, I've been wanting an OG 85, 84 Jordan 1 just to have like.
How do you like those, bro? I gotta be honest with you. I don't like the 85 ones, bro. I've had two of them.
I mean, I know that the new version, they just dropped the neutral grays, right? And I wore them, and I'm like, I like the regular, you can't even say regular, the new version of the Jordan 1, like the OG 85 version. It doesn't sit on my feet well. You know what I mean?
So you like the old one better, or you like the new one better?
I like the ones that they do on all the Jordan 1s now. I don't. The 85 version of it is just, it doesn't fit the same. The toe kind of goes up, but it's still a classic Jordan 1 like shape and whatnot. So I respect that and I like that. But actually, after wearing the natural grays or neutral grays or whatever, it's not as good as the regular Jordan 1s that they come out with on every release. So
man, that's crazy. I didn't really. I did a review on the neutral grays. I didn't really like them. I had the bread ones, and it was like,
it's really stiff. It's really stiff materials.
Yeah, it's a different type of material because it was a different type of material back in '85. You know,
yeah,
it was designed for that ankle support where you didn't have the medical technology where that's advanced now, where you can kind of cut. You know, you can cut costs from a sneaker standpoint to where you had basically all you had was your shoes back then. You had your shoes and your socks. Now, medical technology and training has got so far advanced that the shoe company can cut costs by doing a little bit different with the material.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Cutthroat 333 for the $199 dono. Thank you so much for bringing your time and offering to the altar. Said, hold up, I'll be right back. I'm about to go cop. Y'all go cop, man. Support, man. Go support.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
Listen, Flight Crew, y'all go and show some love right now. They need to see them emails coming in from y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the orders after. I got the app on here, so
yeah, man. So tell me this, guys. Everybody has that one shoe that really brought them into the sneaking, that really brought that passion and love they have for sneakers. Is there a shoe that you had when you were growing up in your childhood that you'll always remember? Like, for example, for me, it's the Taxi 12s, man. Taxi 12s is just a shoe that was one of the first Jordans that I ever got from my parents, but as well as it was one of the shoes that actually started me back into reselling. So I actually thought about getting a Taxi 12 tattooed on me. That's how much it means to me. Even though the Jordan Retro 14 is my favorite silhouette, that Taxi 12 is just a little bit different from me, man. So is there a shoe that does the same for you or kind of brought you into the sneaker community?
I would say, like, for me, when I had my first pair of Jordans, I was too young to realize like what I was really wearing. You know what I mean? The first Jordan I ever had was the Cherry 12. So the 12 was only hope for me as well. But I was too young. Like I barely knew anything about sneakers. All I knew was that this was Michael Jordan's shoe. My sister, my older sister, she had got them because she was in high school at the time, and she wanted to have like the cool shoe, which was a Jordan 12. And she got them, and I got jealous. I'm like, hey, if she has cool shoes, I want cool shoes too. So my dad went to the Champ Sports and bought me the Cherry 12s as well. So I have like pictures in that Cherry 12, but I was too young to be like, oh, I'm a sneakerhead now. Like, you know what I mean? So that shoe itself is always like important to me just because it was my first ever Jordan. I always love looking back at the photos. There's actually another pair of shoes too that I just got that I had when I was in kindergarten. So I'm gonna go run and get those in a second. Okay. But and I just got those too. I haven't even made a video of it, but I'll show it on here.
Oh, we got a break in here, man. Go ahead and get it, man. We're ready to see it.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
All right. Yeah, chat, man. Y'all make sure y'all share, man. Share this video, man. In the building,
tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Y'all make sure I get them likes up. Where we at in likes right now, man?
I'm finna check right now. Give me 1 second.
All right, man. Definitely got to get them likes up, man.
We got 142 in, almost 150 with 66 likes. Come on, get that like button up.
Come on, man. We got to get over 100 likes.
Special guest, back to back with the guest. Shout out to Flight for that.
Oh, man, listen. I'm telling y'all, Flight Crew, I told y'all I was going to switch it up. I got
Go Weezy in the building. Shout out to Go Weezy.
Shout out to Go, man. All right, y'all. Here's a breaking moment, man. Go ahead. Let me
All right, first I'm gonna show you the photo. I'm gonna show you the photo because I was gonna post this on my Instagram too.
All right, let me see it, man.
And don't make fun of the outfit. It was Halloween, all right?
Wow, Karate Kid. Oh,
okay.
snap, bro.
So,
wow, bro. Wow. Now, is that a DS pair?
yeah, these just came out last week.
Word.
From the D Brown joints, guys.
The D Brown.
Oh yeah, the D Brown prompts.
Yes, bro.
So they finally brought these back in the OG form with the super high top, not the mid top.
Uh-huh.
They sold out. I hit up my guy at Reebok. He held me down. So.
Man, bro.
So it's like, I know there's no hype on these. I know this is like something that a lot of people really wouldn't care for because it's not a Jordan 1, but it's like, I wanted these because I had them when I was a kid. So that's what being a sneakerhead is about, you know, trying to go after that pair you had when you were younger and just trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I love, man. This is what I love, stuff like this. So
I know you got an outfit plan for the picture. Yeah.
I got it. Honestly, I don't yet, but I mean, I feel like even though it's like it has a little bit of orange, you can still wear this with anything. Like,
yeah, you can, bro. And that's a classic there, bro. That's a classic, man.
Yeah.
But the thing that I hate is when
school.
I do post these, people are gonna think I'm only posting them as like a brand deal, but that's not the case. Like, I was trying to cop these, and then it sold out, so I couldn't. So then I had to hit up my guy to try to get them, but. These are sick, bro. Even I don't know if you can see, but it has like a freaking corduroy sock liner. Like, look at that. That's
yeah. Is there anything on the back of the tongue or no? Just that's
no, just the size tag. But there is something over here. Check this out. The side, actually, no, the inside. Yeah, that's one of the size tags. There's actually two, which is weird. But if you actually pull it up over here,
oh, I see it. And
on the inside it says, hold on, let me show you. Can you see that? It says like
okay.
Yeah, so I love these, man. These are super fire. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like when I really started to get into shoes and made me want to like actually collect and have a collection was like in high school, and it was like Air Force Ones, bro. Like Scarface Air Force Ones, the Fantastic Four Air Force Ones, like Invisible Woman, like all those Air Force Ones, and then like Jordan ones, and just like seeing other people with shoes that I always wanted. That's what really got me into high school, was just trying to have the dopest kicks to match my fitted hat and my throwback jerseys and whatnot. I was the kid that wanted to be in the in all.
You was fresh in high school, man.
Huh?
You was fresh in high school.
I was trying to be. I wouldn't be able to get anything limited, so I would just wear whatever I could go get from like Champs or Foot Locker. But I never knew how to get like the limited 13s, like altitude 13s. I remember those came out in high school and I didn't know how to get them, and some dudes pulled up to school with them and I was so jealous. I remember the one time the low top Jordan 13s came out, the black and yellow ones, the Maze 13s, I think it was called. I waited in line for those, and when I got to the line, they only had an 11.5, and I was a size 10. I bought them and I wore them, bro.
Wait, how did you pull that off?
Sneakerhead for real,
bro. I swear to God, it sounds like a meme, but I literally wore triple socks. Like that was the first time I could get something that was semi-exclusive. So I was like, I'm not passing up on getting those.
Oh, that's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
So what year were you in high school?
I graduated in 2007. So
okay, so you graduated. So I graduated a year after you. So then, because I know where did you go to high school at?
In Fremont, American High School, Bay Area.
Okay, so were y'all? Because we sometimes reminisce on sneaker study about what we wore in high school. You know, I always tell them we wore the Jabot jeans, the red monkeys and stuff. Were y'all wearing that as well?
Yeah, I wasn't wearing Jabot jeans. I was always against the Jabot jeans, but we were really big on like. Yeah, I didn't like it, man. I don't know.
Oh,
man. What was those other ones? The ones that had the M ones. It kind of Evisu, is that what it is?
Oh yeah, Evisu, yeah.
Yeah, those were popping. I was really I love basketball since high school, so I was really about the throwback jerseys. And I always want like the fitted caps, and I love the G Unit Mark Echo clothes.
Oh yeah.
Those Sean John Rockaware, all that stuff. I was into all that stuff.
Oh, bet so you had swag back then, man.
I mean, I tried. You know what's funny too is I bought the G-Unit spinner chain off of eBay.
Bro, not the Latrell or Spreewell spinner chains, bro.
Yeah, and it wouldn't work. It was like straight metal, so it would spin like once and then get stuck, and it was just like, oh man. I tried to be cool, man. I know I wasn't, but I tried to be cool in high school.
That's funny, man. That's funny, bro. Yeah.
One shoe that was super popping in my high school too was the Fat Farm shoes. You remember those?
Oh, yes.
The fat laces.
Yeah, with the P on the side.
Yeah. And you would just change out the laces to match your outfit. Like it was just an all white shoe. Like those were super popping in high school. So if they ever retro those, I might have to just pick it up just to have. Like I would never wear them now, but
I legit got a pair of Flyest in the collection. In my collection from Flyest I wore in high school, bro. I
remember Flyest too. They had the Grant Hills were super popping back then too.
Yeah, they was back in the day. The Grant Hills was popping.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So switching a little bit, man. I know you're a basketball fan. You're a Steph Curry fan, correct?
Yep.
So
Anything Warriors.
I see you, man. So how you feel about the league, man? We see Blake Griffin just signed with the Brooklyn Nets, man. And now I see that I saw something earlier. I forgot who it was, but God, who was it? Dang, my mind drawing a blank. But somebody else was about to sign with another team, bro. But how you feel about like the direction that the league is going with all the super teams? Like they're starting to like get super teams, man. Like what's your thoughts on everything with that?
I mean, it's nothing new. But this Nets team is like the Avengers coming together. Like this is I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as the Miami Heat super team because that was similar to like 3 superstars coming to one team from free agency. So that's what I see with this Nets team. Obviously, Blake Griffin is not in his prime, but he's still good. It's just we haven't really watched Detroit Pistons games. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we don't really know what he's going to bring to the table until we see them start playing together. But it's not like he's going to do bad. Like he's not going to make them lose. But I mean, Warriors had a super team, but the difference was that 3 of their main players were drafted by the Warriors. They weren't signed in free agents. Obviously, we got one crazy pickup, which was KD at the time. But imagine KD, Kyrie, Harden. Like that's insane. But I mean, I like it because it's gonna be entertaining to watch. But then, if they are dominant as they should be, that's not good for the viewers because you're just gonna see straight blowouts. And I'm hoping for a Lakers versus Nets finals, not because I'm a Lakers fan, but just because I'm a fan of basketball. And I would love to see LeBron and AD try to take down KD, Kyrie, Harden, and Griffin. So that would just, from a basketball fan point of view, obviously I want Warriors to go from a Warriors point of view, but I know that's not realistic. I'm a realistic basketball fan, and I would love for Lakers to go against Nets in the finals. And we always hype up one matchup that we look forward to and it ends up not happening, but hopefully this one does happen.
Yeah, well, this is my thing, bro. And most people may say I'm hating because I'm a Boston fan. I don't feel like Kyrie will show up for them in the playoffs, bro. Like,
hey, he has to stay healthy.
Yes.
2, he's got to mentally be there because he's one of those guys where 1 week he'll be like, oh, I don't want to play right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has to be dialed in. Kai's right. You got to want it. Some people go to a team and they think that's what they want, and then they get there and be like, you know what, this ain't what I want, instead of saying that.
I feel like Kyrie became the type of player where he won his ring, and now he's just like, if I win, I win. If not, it's whatever. And honestly, I've seen a few videos about this, and I kind of tweeted about this. I think Kyrie's retiring soon. Like, I think he's done with basketball. I could be wrong, but it's been kind of weird. He's been doing jersey swaps a lot this year, which that's something
y'all know he's about to be out.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe we don't know. Maybe he's gonna come out after winning the championship this year. Maybe he's like, all right, I'm done. Like I won my 2nd ring. I'm good to go. Like I'm gonna focus on other stuff outside of basketball, which he had his little break. He was happy, and maybe he just doesn't want to deal with that anymore. I mean, he's still balling. Maybe he wants to go out on top while he knows he can still play. So, but if he doesn't show up, I mean, we'll see. But they'll win without him, even if he doesn't play good. That's the thing.
Man, I'm still going with Boston in the finals, bro. Listen, I'm going to always rock with my team, bro. to the end, bro. So they lose.
I like they're good. I like Kemba. Kemba's good too, but I don't know. We'll see. I had high hopes for them last season in the playoffs, but they didn't get it done, man.
But see, that's the thing, man. Like Kemba, if Kemba would have stepped it up a little bit more last year, we definitely would have went a little bit further, bro. Like a lot further, man. But,
I would have loved to see. I think everybody was expecting a Lakers versus Celtics finals again. That would have been cool to see, but
that would have been good. We would have probably got beat by the Lakers, but it'd have been good just to have that, man.
Yeah. You never know, man. I was surprised that Miami even made it last year. So the East is always up for grabs. That's the thing about the NBA. The East is always up for grabs. The West, you could kind of know who's going to be there. You know, Jazz are doing good right now, but there's always that one team that's doing good that you don't expect to do good, and then playoff time, they just disappear. So I don't think Jazz is going to do anything when it comes to playoff time. I think Lakers, as long as AD is healthy, they'll be good to go. So
we'll see how it goes. Now, I know you meet a lot of people. Are there any like NBA stars that that you will want to meet? Like, you came close to meeting or anything like that?
That I can't post that I met them and whatnot?
Yeah. No, I'm saying like is they like, you know, there's a couple players that I would want to meet in real life, or there was some players that I was in the same room with them, but I just didn't go up to them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so, yeah. I mean, being in LA, I've been around so many celebrities and athletes that I like you just gotta play it cool, you know what I mean? Last year last All-Star game in Chicago, I got invited to the Stance party because obviously I've worked with Stance in the past. So we went to the Stance party, and it's like teamed up with D-Wade. So I was there. Everyone was there, bro. That was the party to be at. D-Wade, Patrick Mahomes, everyone, bro. When I tell you everyone, every celebrity, every basketball player that was in Chicago for All-Star weekend was at that party. And you just like literally have to just act cool. Like, yeah. I was at the party, that same party. I was at it like a couple years ago when it was in New Orleans. Remember when All-Star was in New Orleans?
Yeah, but that's still one of the best All-Star weekends, bro. New Orleans was.
It was lit. Yeah, it was super, super lit. And then at that party, it was a Stance D-Wade party, and I said what's up to D-Wade, but he was turned, bro. He was turned. And then his wife, what's her name? Gabrielle Union. She said,
Gabrielle Union.
Drunk to me. Like after I shook his hand and whatnot, he walked away, and she's like, "I'm sorry, he's so drunk." And I just laughed. It was funny, but it was like you, especially in Hollywood, bro, you got to play it cool and just like you can't be like, "Yo, let me get a pic" type. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain opportunities for it.
At the Hennessy party last year, bro, at Chicago All-Star weekend, bro, it was so many people, bro. I was in VIP with Dez Bryant, Gary Payton, Allen Iverson, Marcus Jordan, Jeffrey Jordan, God, who else was there? Ghost, you know, Ghost from Power. He was there. Donovan Mitchell. Bro, it was just so many people. But like you said, when you be in those environments, like you want to take pictures of everybody, right? But you gotta be cool. Like I was sitting next to Dez Bryant. He was standing next to me, and he was legit talking to me as if we came in a party together, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you want to give them that like respect, that like, yo, I don't want to bother you today. I want you to have a good time and just conversate. I want to treat you like a normal person. You know what I mean? You don't want to be that one guy taking selfies with everyone, because then you just kill the vibe.
Yeah. Everybody. Oh, Nate Robinson was there.
Hey, let me ask.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Flight, but let me ask a follow-up question to that statement to both of y'all, and y'all can share this with the line. Have you ever been approached by a celebrity or a athlete that has said, "Yo, you Kites, like I saw this shoe in your collection," or "You Flight, I saw this shoe in your collection"? Like, what was that experience like? Y'all share that with us.
For me, I don't think I've met people where I've like introduced them and told them who I am, and they might have been like, "Oh, I think I've seen your stuff," but there was one guy who I was kind of shocked that he even knew who I was, and maybe a lot of people don't even know him, but Fred Jones, he actually won the dunk contest back in the day when he was with the Pacers, and he actually has a sneaker store in Indiana now. So at that same Stance party, I was introduced to him, and I'm like, "Oh, what up? I'm Kai." He's like, "Oh, I know who you are. I've seen your sneaker content and whatnot, and you got to pull up to the store in Indiana. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna go to Indiana, to be honest with you. I would have went this year if the All-Star game was there, but yeah, that was like the one time where like somebody who I've watched play basketball knew who the hell I was. But other than that, I've met people, but I don't think they really knew me beforehand. But I've become cool with them, and some of them follow me. So it's pretty cool to have like NBA players follow you. It's like it blows my mind, but it's a blessing.
But man, for me, mine's a little bit funnier, bro. Because like I know a lot of celebrities, so a lot of them watch me just because I know them. But the person that surprised me was Keith Sweat, bro. I met it, bro.
Yeah, let's hear that. You ain't never told that story,
bro. So SneakerCon Atlanta. No, was it SneakerCon Atlanta? Yes, I think it was. No, was it? It was SneakerCon Cleveland. Keith Sweat's sons came up to me. It was me, Break, and Snipe walking. We was just walking. And they came up to us, and like they knew each one of us. They was like, yo, our daddy and us, man, we watch all y'all videos. And I'm like, huh? They're like, yeah, we Keith Sweat's sons. As soon as they said that, you could see it. I'm like, oh, snap. And I'm still cool with them to this day, bro. They mad cool. But I was like, bro, like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my mama had a crush on Keith Sweat, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of weird, man. And then my man told us that Kevin Durant done checked out our videos before, but I never met Kevin Durant like personally, man. So it's a couple of people, man. A couple of Chicago Bears players, they always watch my videos, man. So, but it's one of them things.
There's a lot of NFL players who follow me on like Twitter, but I don't really watch football, so I don't even know them. But I follow them back as like a mutual respect type of thing. But yeah, it's there's a lot of people that have watched us because maybe they want to see what's going on with a certain shoe and whatnot, but we just will never know. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And that's why your content always got to be on point, man, because you never know who's going to type in your channel just to see what you offer.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
So, Kais, let me ask you a question. What was like for you as a YouTuber? So you don't really classify yourself as a sneaker YouTuber, just more as a YouTuber, because I know you do the vlogs and you have multiple channels. So are you a sneaker YouTuber? That's the first part of the question. And second was, at what point was it like at the highest for you? Like you knew like, okay, I can actually do something with my channel or actually become something on YouTube in a sense.
I mean, I would consider myself a sneaker YouTuber, but I just have a different style than everyone. Or not everyone, but I feel like I started out with a different style than everybody that was kind of doing it at the time. I mean, I do like to label myself as just a YouTuber too, because yeah, a lot of my stuff is just more vlog style, but I know that my main thing is sneakers, and that's what majority of my audience likes to see. So yeah, I guess I'll label myself as a sneaker YouTuber, but like, I don't know, man. I think it was like after I moved to LA in like 2015, I started to see a lot of like traction with like people watching more of the sneaker content. And then when I launched my sneaker channel and stuff like that, and then it was around that time that I was kind of like, all right, like I found what works for me. Cause I've been doing, before that point in 2015, I was doing YouTube for like 6-7 years. And I would get a decent amount of views, but not like in the thousands, 100,000s and millions and whatnot. So when I was finally in LA and people every day were coming back for the videos, I was uploading sometimes twice a day, one day on my sneaker channel, one time on my sneaker channel, later in the day on my vlog channel. People were like fiending for that type of content because there was nobody doing like actual vlogs, going and camping out for shoes or going and picking up shoes. Like everybody was just at home unboxing shoes and doing the formal reviews. So I think that's when I finally realized like, yo, we could kind of like change the whole culture for sneaker YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? So, and I think it was 2015, 2016, 2017 that things were just crazy, bro. And it still is crazy. You know, I know the views aren't what they used to be, but like I'm still getting, you know, doing good. I'm still, you know, making a living, and I'm still able to network with the brands and bring out content and come up with different ideas, and obviously launch brands with Pure and whatnot, and get my own collaborations with sneakers. And there's another one on the way with that too, which I can't talk about, but yeah, it's just
send me a size 14, man. Send me a size 14, man.
Wait for the next one. Hold on, I gotta even see if the next one comes in a 14, because the next one is next level. I'm gonna send you some photos. I'm gonna send you some photos on the side you could see, but
all right. Yeah,
The
you gotta
next
have.
one is with a different brand, and it's gonna be available in a big store. So that's all I'm gonna say for now.
I was a little jealous, man. I think you sent Snipe like a shirt or a hat or something. I didn't get nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I got you. Don't worry. The next one I got you for sure.
Bet, man. So,
Hey, next question.
oh, good.
Go ahead. I know you said you had a 2-part flight. Go ahead.
Oh, well, so I was gonna ask you because I know that you're cool with Fousey Tube, man. I used to watch his videos all the time, bro. Before I got on YouTube, bro. It's so, huh?
I said for real.
Yeah, I used to watch his. Hey, I'm gonna give you a secret right now, bro. One of his videos actually made me drop a tear, bro. It was the video. Yeah, it was a video because I used to watch his vlogs all the time, bro. Matter of fact, if y'all notice, whenever I'm vlogging, when I go and I tap my hand with the camera, I actually got that from him. You know what I'm saying? I used to always watch videos, but it was a video where he had to put down his dog Dollar, man. It was a sad video, you know what I'm saying? I ain't cried for a long time. Just my eyes got a little watery, you know what I'm saying? And one may have failed. But I used to watch him all the time, man. So how did you like link with him, man? And how was that? Because I saw your video where you said, you know, y'all used to stay together, you know, when you first was going back and forth to LA, moving back and forth or whatever, man. So how was that relationship?
Yeah, so we met in high school. We went to high school together. So yeah, so I started doing like videos and whatnot, and then I met him through a mutual friend, and then we started making videos together, and then from there it was just we've always been, you know, been cool with each other. And then I think it was like 2013 or something like that. He's like, "Yo, move in with me in LA." So I moved to LA. We lived together. We grinded together, and then a couple years after that, that's when I moved back to LA for the third time, because that one time I was living with them, I lost all my money because I wasn't doing anything too crazy. I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but I went broke and moved back to the Bay, and then I saved up and I was able to move back to LA. And we've always just had that friendship, and it's been cool, man. It's been cool. We just shot a video actually the other day, so I'm going to be uploading that this week. We did like a sneaker collection video, but it's more of a skit, but it's pretty good. It's pretty funny.
Man, tell the homie I said what's up, bro. I used to watch him all the time, man. I know he took like a little hiatus off of YouTube, man, but dope videos, bro. He you know, he's always very entertaining, man. So who does Kites watch? Like, you know, for me, my favorite YouTubers are, you know, you, my boy Break, you know what I'm saying, Snipe, Foamer Simpson, man. Shout out to my guy Foamer Simpson, man. Foamer Simpson, Self-Filer.
Shout out to Foamer Simpson and Buckets.
Huh? Oh yeah, and Buckets, most definitely. Yeah. So who does Kites watch? You know what I'm saying?
I watch honestly a little bit of everyone. Let me pull up my subscription feed one time so I can shout some people out. But I mean, I watch you. You know, I watch you because I'll call you and I'd say like I saw the quality go up when you switch to the cameras and stuff like that. So I watch you. I watch Unbreakable. I won't watch like every day, but I'll like when I tap into like your channel, I'll watch what you got going on for the next like 10, 15 videos. Like I'll go on, I'll do that. So I'll tap in and see what everyone's doing and whatnot, and figuring that out. But as far as like every day, like who I'm watching, y'all are probably gonna think I'm weird, but I watch all these wrestling news channels because I'm a big WWE fan. So I'm watching like there's a wrestling channel called Wrestle Talk. I always watch that. I watch this channel called Cosmic Wonder, where it's literally about Marvel and what they got going on with Marvel movies and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm into that like every day when I'm watching. But I mean, with the sneaker YouTubers, I'm checking in on everyone, seeing what everyone's doing, what everyone's uploading. Obviously, you got to study this, like. You know what I'm saying? If I get a pair of shoes, I want to see who else made a video about it. I want to see what they're saying before I make my video. So it's like I'm not saying the same thing, or it's not the same exact concept. Sometimes I won't do it and people were like, "Oh, you just copied his video." I'm like, "Well, we're all doing the same stuff. We're all reviewing the same shoes." So I try to make sure to see what you're doing, see what Nightwing's doing, see what Foamer's doing, Tony's doing, everybody. So I just try to watch as much as I can. But as far as like dailies go, I like to watch like the wrestling stuff. I like to watch Marcus Brownlee too for the tech stuff. So yeah,
that's not bad at all, man. So who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler, man, honestly, right now, all time, obviously, you know what I'm saying, Stone Cold, The Rock. But right now, I like Seth Rollins. He's always been a favorite of mine. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of new guys that I'll watch it, but it's obviously it's not as good as it was back in the day. So,
Bro, I'm a Goldberg fan, bro.
Hey,
I always love Goldberg. I got in
there's
trouble.
yeah,
guys,
Goldberg, bro, he's
go
still
get
wrestling and he looking like he's about to retire or something, but he just keeps coming back.
Bro, I got suspended in elementary school for spearing this kid and then jackhammer him, bro. Bro,
Hey,
I got
yo, you know, hey, WrestleMania's in Tampa too, and they just announced that fans could come.
oh for real. See, but the thing
Yes.
is, I got a sneaker event that day, bro. I'm gonna be in San Antonio, Texas that day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it's a sneaker, it's a sneaker show, man. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not traveling too much, but I was low-key thinking if I could convince my wife to let me go over there to WrestleMania. But that's another thing we could talk about too, is I was kind of interested about sneaker events now during the pandemic, because I've seen it and I've rejected personally, because I don't feel comfortable going yet. I don't feel comfortable going to any sneaker events, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, all right, maybe it's getting a little bit safer. Because the last sneaker event was the one where I was with you there. That was literally the last one. And that was like at the start of, okay, COVID is a real thing. You know what I mean? And at the event, people were reselling hand sanitizer. We were fist bumping. And it was like, we didn't know if it was like really going to take over, but it was kind of something we were like joking about at the time.
Yeah.
And then literally like a week after that, everything shut down. Now I'm kind of like seeing everybody go to events, and I just have kind of like prevented going to any, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting interested of going again because I low-key miss it. It's fun, like just being there.
Bro, on the network. That's why I kind of got back to it, because I didn't stop traveling, bro. I was still going places, still making sneaker moves, man. And I think my first event back since last year was the one I went to in Orlando 2 days ago. Not 2 days, like a week and a half ago, man. It just felt good being back in that element, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, all right, cool. Like, you kind of got a taste of what life used to be like, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course, you know, it's still being safe, but you know, Florida's about to open back up, man. They opened Texas and Mississippi up. Florida's about to open back up 100%, bro.
Florida's already opened up, I feel like.
Yeah. Florida never closed, man. To be honest with you. Shout out to
I know that I got actually literally this morning, somebody hit me up for an event in Orlando. I don't even know if it's out there or public or what.
Orlando Sneaker Convention?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Pull up, bro.
You're going to be there?
Pull up, bro. Yes, I'm gonna be there.
I told my girl about it, and she's like, "Wait, we could go to Disneyland or Disney World." I'm like, "Shoot, we might have to," because Disneyland's been closed here; it hasn't opened up. So
yeah, pull up, bro. Let's make an event or something that week, man. Let's do something, bro. Definitely pull up though.
Let me think about it. I'm still debating though. I'm still debating.
But shout out to Tim Johnson for the $5 dono, man. Thanks so much for bringing Tyler offer to the altar. The shout out to Unbreakable Kicks and Shuby Bryan in the building. Most definitely, man. So. But man, we're wrapping up, man. Kais, bro, I really appreciate you coming through, bro. Now I do want you to leave my chat with something, bro. One of the things I always teach flight crew, man, or one of the things I always preach is never hustle out of desperation, man. And I feel like you can use that in any situation that you want, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to life in general. So when I meet people for the first time that I'm not sure I'm ever going to see again, I mean, of course I'm going to see you again, but that's just something I do, man. I meet famous people. I always say, what's the one thing, if I never see you again, that you want me to remember or take from our encounterment? Is there like a saying that you say, a slogan or something that you live by that, you know, you just want to kind of spread, man?
Damn. Shoot, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a motivational person, and I always, you know, put some type of like positive energy out there. But like, I don't know. I'm not the type to have like any like quotes or anything like that. But I mean, I probably something that I've always kind of stuck by, that somebody that I look up to put in my head, was carpe diem. You know, Kobe sees the moment. That's something that he always represented too, is like, you can't, I take that and I'm just thinking like, you can't wait for tomorrow. Like if there's something you want to do, you can't wait because someone else is probably going to do it before you. Like if we take Pure, for example, if we would have waited a couple more months and some other sneaker YouTuber would have done it, we would have looked like we were copying them. You know what I mean? So we didn't wait. And I told Tony this from the jump is we got to just do it. Like we can't worry about the, getting any hate. We can't worry about, this, that, like just do it, man. Just seize the moment, take the opportunity you have and make it happen. So, I mean, I pretty much based my whole career around that and just going for it, man. So I guess it's just carpe diem, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. I know a lot of people definitely appreciate that, man. How long did that process take with everything with the sneaker clean, like getting everything to come and being able to present the product?
I think it was early 2020 is when we all right, let's start working on the name and all that. And then we had the first sample by September. And it was a slow process because obviously the pandemic and just international shipping was so hard. And we were supposed to launch in September, but it didn't get done until January. And even when we launched, we thought the product was going to be in our warehouse by end of January. It didn't end up coming till February. So we were so stressed out that we didn't get to get the people their products right away. But luckily it's all been there. But yeah, it was close to a year that the whole process from start to finish took place. But that's normal, bro. Like even when I did my Stance collab, I had the design done and submitted to them by a year before it came out. And even with my sneaker collab, it took 8 months. This new one that I'm about to release soon, it's taken 5 months. So nothing happens overnight when it comes to creating a brand and products and stuff like that. So, but it's definitely worth the wait because once you actually have that product in your hand and you're able to see it and show it to the world, it's the best feeling ever. So, and I will say this too, making a shoe and making your own products makes you appreciate other people's art and shoes and stuff like that. So I try not to bash shoes like I used to. I used to be oh, these are ugly, these are so trash. But it's somebody designed that shoe. Somebody took the time, months, years to make that shoe, and then for me to just bash it is so disrespectful. So I've learned and grown and got a little more appreciation to people creating stuff and understand that you can't just bash things. You got to you give your 2 cents, but don't be there just straight disrespecting it. So Papa Q's finally maturing up, I guess.
What's funny? It's good that you said that because I never thought about that. I never thought about it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never thought about it too. I mean, think about it. I'm trying to think of somebody that had a collaboration with Jordan that a lot of people didn't mess with. You know what I mean? Let's think about the Unions. I mean, obviously people like it, but at first everyone hated it, but we didn't listen to the backstory. We didn't think about why he did certain things. But then when the video actually came out of the Union owner explaining his thing, people were oh, okay, that makes sense. So let's not jump to conclusions. Wait till you have that shoe in your hand. Wait till you find the backstory before we quickly say oh, those are ugly. Because, you know what I'm saying? It hurts people's feelings, but as long as the
Travis Scott Air Force Ones, because a lot of people didn't really like how it was kind of all over the place, and now people appreciate it now.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, Travis Scott probably don't give a damn. His shit is selling out regardless.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro.
Man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. We like to keep it right at an hour. I know you got a lot of things to do, man. First, I just want to say, Qias, man, I appreciate you for coming through. This will not be the last time, man. I look forward to doing this again in the future, and we both being on much bigger platforms, or our growth being even more than what it is now, man. Shout out to y'all on coming up with the Pure. Can't wait to get my kit in the mail.
Got you.
And definitely gonna show love, man. But shout out to the channel, man. If people don't already know, which they should already know, but shout out to the channel. Let them know where to find you at, man.
Yeah, you guys check me out on Crew TV. I mean, I have 50 channels right now, but the main one is Crew TV. Instagram is just my name, Qiasomar. Got a lot of dope stuff coming. Another sneaker collab on the way. Pure sneaker cleaners here. A bunch of other videos. Oh, I'm also working on a podcast with Cousteau, actually. Me and Jacques are going to be launching our podcast together. You heard it here first. I was literally supposed to tweet about it today, and I haven't tweeted about it.
I actually working on getting Cousteau on one of the I'm trying to get him on as a guest on Sneaker Study. I'm about to really like take off with this, bro.
Oh yeah, do it, bro. I love this. And anytime you need me to stop by or whatever, just let me know. I'm for it. I love doing stuff like this. So it's just like us hanging out and talking, man. It's nothing different. It's literally just hanging out with the homies. So
yeah, I'm definitely about to take off with it, man. So I appreciate it. One thing I forgot to ask, bro. This promises my last question. This was one of the questions that popped up, but I knew I had to ask you. But before I get Jordan 14 silhouettes are my favorite. What's your favorite Jordan silhouette?
Damn, people are gonna bash me for saying this, but it's the 1, man. You can't go wrong with it. I love the 12 because it was my first one, but you can't go wrong with a pair of 1s in any color with any outfit. It's impossible to say those don't look good like with any outfit. Like I gotta say the 1.
The 1s, man. What about you, Tim?
13s.
13s. Bet, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite silhouette. You know, because that's when, you know, like Kai showed us the picture, you know, with the D Brown Reebok pumps back from Halloween when he was 7 years old. So he has that emotional attachment to it. And that's you know, started his love for sneakers going forward and advanced it to where he is right now and everything that he's accomplished. For me, it was the Air Jordan 13. I was in my glory back in 97, 98.
Bet,
you know,
man.
I knew that was going to be the last year that Mike was playing, you know, so I was actually physically in Chicago during that season. So I know what that was like for the people of Chicago.
I bet, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, we at Qias in the building. Y'all make sure y'all sub up, man. Go follow him on IG. And please go support, man. Go get the Sneaker King. Look, man, it's by the sneakerheads for the sneakerheads, man. You can't get no better than that, bro. Make sure y'all go get that. Y'all gonna see a video from me about it very soon. You know what I'm saying? They officially signed me as a brand ambassador, man. So
we're gonna talk.
But yes, man. Once again, thank you so much, man. Flight crew, I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed and be easy. And y'all know the slogan, man. Take flight with the flies. If you ain't flying me, just ain't flying right. Hustle and motivate, long live.